joining us. Hello, and welcome to the BrainSell webcast, Make Superior Customer Support a 2019 Resolution. My name is Allie Lippman, and I will be the co-presenter for today's event. Before we begin, I would like to review a few housekeeping items for this session. Our presentation will last approximately 45 minutes with some time for questions at the end. This is a live presentation through GoToWebinar, and due to the number of people on the call, you may experience a slight delay when we click between slides. All phone lines will be muted during today's event to cut down on background noise, but we do welcome your questions. To submit a question at any point during the presentation, please type it into the chat field on the lower right side of your screen. We will attempt to answer as many questions as possible. If we don't have a chance to answer your question, we will follow up with you via email. A recorded version of this presentation will be available in a few days, and we will send all registrants an email with a link to the replay. I want to quickly introduce our presenters. As I said, my name is Allie Lippman, and I am the Customer Success Manager for all our CRM, marketing automation, and Zendesk clients at BrainSell. We have Chad Hutchins with us. Chad is the co-founder of Fanatical Labs, the creator of Sugar Outfitters, the highly vetted sugar add-on and integration marketplace, as well as some of the most popular engagement add-ons in the sugar CRM ecosystem. John Sampson is the Director of Worldwide Partner Marketing at Zendesk. Originally from Massachusetts, John has spent most of his adult life living in the Bay Area. At Zendesk, he works closely with the regional sales team to inform partners and drive demand generation activities with and through them. John has been with Zendesk for over 3 years. Prior to Zendesk, John worked with startups and large companies based in Silicon Valley. He has extensive experience in cloud and software networking. Also with us is Nathan Smith. Nathan lives in the Austin, Texas area and has been in technology sales for 15+ years. He joined Zendesk in April and leads the channel sales team in North America. A little bit about BrainSell. We were founded in 1994 just north of Boston and have 25 years of expertise in all things business tech. We help businesses love software and craft winning strategies leveraged by best-of-breed technology. Specializing in CRM, ERP, marketing automation, support, and consulting services, we offer a collaborative and unbiased approach to business tech. We are partnered with Salesforce, Infor CRM, Hubspot, Sugar CRM, and Zendesk, among others, which you'll see today. We have been a Sugar CRM Elite Partner for 9 years. Here's today's agenda. First, we'll talk about the business case for superior customer support. Then we'll see a Zendesk keynote and demo. We'll talk about integrating CRM and support. And then we'll get to see the Sugar CRM and Zendesk integration and have a question and answer session. Before we get started, I want to take a quick poll. You should see it up on your screen now. Which platform do you use for customer support? And I'll just give you a couple more seconds to get your answers in. All right. And I'm going to share the results. We have 45% of you are on Zendesk currently, and 55% are still deciding. Great. So let's get started here. The business case for superior customer support. According to the Microsoft State of Global Customer Service Reporting in 2016, Sorry, I was just told that you couldn't see my screen. Here we go. Let's try that again. According to the 2016 Microsoft State of Global Customer Service reporting, 60% of consumers have reported that they stopped doing business with a brand due to poor customer experience. The 2017 American Express Customer Service Barometer told us that 7 out of 10 U.S. consumers say that they've spent more money to do business with a company that delivers great service. Furthermore, U.S. consumers are willing to spend 17% more to do business with companies that deliver excellent service, up from 14% in 2014. And then we have the Temkin Group that reported a moderate increase in customer experience generates an average revenue increase of $823 million over 3 years for a company with $1 billion in annual revenues. So what's the bottom line? Superior customer support is how great businesses differentiate themselves from the competition and earn their customers' trust and therefore business over and over again. Here's a quote I picked out for you. In an era when companies see online support as a way to shield themselves from costly interactions with customers, it's time to consider an entirely different approach, building human-centric customer service through great people and clever technology. So get to know your customers, humanize them, humanize yourself. It's worth it. So, in the age of the customer, how do we leverage technology to put the humanity back in customer support? That's where the omni-channel experience comes into play. Omni-channel is just a fancy way of saying that your customers can use multiple channels to get customer service, whether it's finding their solution in your knowledge base, asking questions via the web chat, calling in, or writing your support email directly. In a few minutes, we'll show you how an omni-channel support platform like Zendesk can create a seamless customer experience, increase customer satisfaction, and drive repeat business. But first, I want to share some statistics from Zendesk's report on the ROI of an omni-channel support platform that compared performance improvements on non-live channels for Zendesk benchmark companies to those that did not take an integrated omni-channel approach to support. Those that did found 84% higher first-time replies, 69% higher first resolution times, 61% lower request or wait times during business hours, and 87% more replies. But that's enough talking. Let's show you what the customer experience and user experience are like firsthand in Zendesk. I'm going to hand it over to John and Nathan to do this. All right, guys?
Thanks, Allie.
Take it away.
All right. Okay. Can you see my screen okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. So as Allie mentioned, we're going to show you what an omni-channel experience is from a user perspective using Zendesk products, and then we're also going to show you behind the scenes what the agent experience is. So one of the things we know at Zendesk is that today's businesses are operating in a customer-driven world. Customers are the foundation of every business. They pay the bills, they review products, and they ultimately share these stories with the world. And they are the reason why most businesses exist. And customers expect a great experience from the businesses they work with, without question. According to a recent customer experience study from the Northridge Group, 81% of consumers said they would leave a brand as a result of a poor customer service. That said, customer experience is arguably becoming more important than the product or service you actually deliver as a company. In fact, according to a recent study from Forrester, customer experience leaders actually grow revenue 5 times faster than customer experience laggards. Imagine that, customer service, which has for so long been treated as a pure cost center, is driving tangible impact on revenue growth for businesses. So how do you succeed in this new reality and establish your customer experience as a competitive differentiator? These amazing experiences can be built with Zendesk's omni-channel solution, which give businesses everything they need to engage with their customers wherever they happen to be. What is it about Zendesk that allows businesses to deliver these great customer experiences? At the core, Zendesk delivers a complete offering for frictionless customer experience. We enable companies to communicate with their customers on customers' preferred channels and timelines. Conversations flow seamlessly across channels, and all the interaction data and context is stored in Zendesk. This provides the context agents need to deliver world-class customer service. Agility and innovation are critical to delivering a differentiated customer experience as well. Companies need to be able to move fast to adapt to changing customer expectations, and they need the innovation to ensure that they are ahead of the curve. At Zendesk, we deliver customer service best practices and machine learning out of the box, meaning customers of Zendesk are always on the cutting edge of customer experience technology. The ease of administering Zendesk means businesses can add new channels and make adjustments in real time based on their customers' needs. All of this empowers customer service teams to do their best work and focus on what matters, the customer, rather than technology. Zendesk also provides businesses with a full customer context, meaning businesses can work smarter and deliver a better customer experience. With Zendesk, you get the full customer view, understanding their journey and prior interactions with your business, regardless of the touch point. Businesses can leverage this data to be proactive and engage users at the right time with the right messages. Finally, businesses can anticipate problems before they happen and improve customer satisfaction. Zendesk is an open, modern, and extensible platform. We make it really easy for businesses to customize our products to their unique needs. With the Zendesk platform, companies can embed Zendesk anywhere their customers want to communicate, such as on their websites or in their mobile app. Connect Zendesk to key systems such as Salesforce automation, bug tracking, and order management systems, or fully customize Zendesk and make it their own with our easy and flexible APIs. A great example of the power of Zendesk APIs is Ingersoll Rand, who uses our APIs to tie Zendesk directly into their key systems for warranty claims, ordering parts, and communicating with repair centers. Our customers are doing some pretty amazing things, leveraging our APIs and our open and flexible platform. No matter what scale your business is operating at or what your data management and security requirements may be, we've pretty much got you covered. Some of our customers are operating at massive levels of scale, such as Tesco, one of the major grocery retailers in the United Kingdom, which processes 40,000 tickets per week, or Riot Games, which supports over 100 million active users within its games. And Zendesk is designed from the ground up to keep your customers' data secure. The goal of omnichannel support is to never lose the thread of conversation with your customers, not just to make yourself available over multiple channels, although that's a good start. But to have conversations with customers flow across channels, just like real-life human conversations do, the best way to get a sense for what's possible with the Zendesk suite is to see it in action. So let me introduce you to Jane. She's part of her best friend's wedding, and her best friend just changed her mind about the shoes. The bride wants everyone to wear a particular pair of shoes, and the wedding is next week. Talk about a stressful situation. So now Jane is a loyal customer of Shoe La La, which is a fictional shoe website, which always has exactly the shoes that she's looking for. What Jane doesn't realize is that Shoe La La uses the Zendesk suite because they care about delivering a seamless customer experience to customers like Jane. So let's take a look. Jane finds exactly the shoes and added them to her shopping cart, but she has to know that they'll get there in time for the wedding. This is when Jane clicks help and gets Zendesk's new embedded support experience. Now it's omnichannel. Let's start with self-service. We don't just show help content, we show relevant help. We intelligently suggest content based where Jane is in her customer journey. And here we go, a bunch of good info about different shipping options. That's a good start, but Monday's a holiday. She needs a more personalized answer. So Jane tries the contact us, and here's the full set of omnichannel support options: phone call, chat, or just leave a message. Jane has a quick question about shipping, so she starts with live chat, and that's a great channel for quick questions. Do you offer free shipping, she asks. This is exactly the sort of question that customer service bots are good at answering. Shoe La La has deployed a shoe bot powered by one of Zendesk's partners, Ada, to do exactly this. And the shoe bot answered her first question, but Shoebot can't also have, but Shoebot can also have simple conversations, and that's what happens here. But Jane wants more than information. She wants a promise. And that can't come from a bot. Sometimes personal assurance from a real live human being makes a world of difference. The sentiment of this next question indicates that Jane needs a personal touch, so the ShoeBot hurries to find an agent for help. The agent is able to pick up right where the bot left off and starts the research required to answer her question. But for a modern shopper like Jane, even a minute delay isn't going to cut it when she's having a busy day, and she has to hit the road, but wants an answer ASAP. Don't worry, Jane says, I'll just request a callback. I'm about to hit the road. Jane is choosing how to engage with Shulala over a channel that makes sense for her. She ends the chat and requests a callback when there's an update on her shoes. Notice that when making this request, Jane just assumes that Shulala will know what shoes she's talking about and what her question is. Seems reasonable, but that's actually an impossible expectation for most companies, but not for Shulala. All that context is submitted with the call request. That's the power of that's the power of omnichannel support experience delivered over one single Zendesk embedded web widget. It delivers one conversation that flows seamlessly across multiple channels. Now let's switch to Jane's phone. Here's the promised phone call from Shulala. There's no thanks for calling. There's no press 1 for shipping. Now your call is important to us. Just a Shulala agent ready with an answer to Jane's question. And that's it. Jane and the agent wrap up their phone call very quickly. You can have fast phone calls when agents have the full customer context. After the call, the agent can place the order, confirm the priority shopping, and let Jane know over a channel that makes sense for her. We know Jane is on the road, so we send the confirmation over SMS from the same agent, confirming that the order is placed. And with that simple confirmation from Jane, the ticket is solved. The agent can do any post-ticket workflow and then close the ticket, triggering a CSAT survey sent via SMS, of course. And 2 days later, the shoes arrived, just as Shulala promised. And look, Jane even tweeted about her awesome experience with Shulala. That's right, Twitter, one more channel that we manage. But this is how modern conversations between people flow, seamlessly from channel to channel. In this case, a ridiculous number of channels. Conversations between companies and consumers should be no different. So that's the end of Jane's customer journey. And there's one more thing. And here's Jane, excuse me. There's one more thing that Jane has to discuss. And she gives Shulala a call back after receiving her shoes. What's going on here? The shipping was expedited, the order was placed, the shoes were delivered. What could possibly be wrong? Well, it turns out that it turns out Jane actually wants to order more shoes. So let's switch to the different perspective. Let's switch to a different perspective and look at what the agent is experiencing on her end. So I'm an agent at Shulala now, and this is my workspace. I've got all the tools at my fingertips to engage with customers over every channel. I'm researching a few tickets here and wrapping up a chat all in one place. And now here comes the call from Jane. Normally, this is where Jane becomes just a phone number to an agent like me, but not when you're using the Zendesk suite for omnichannel support. I see the information about Jane, I see how long she's waiting, and I'm ready to take the incoming call. Normally, this is where I have everything I need at my fingertips to jump right in and start talking to Jane about what's going on. I have all the content I need based about Jane as a customer, where Jane's based, what type of customer she is, and I have a full record of all previous interactions that we've had with her. Shulala has also extended Zendesk apps from partners like Shopify, so we have information on the order she placed from the Shulala website at a detailed level. So Shulala has been able to see what's been going on with Jane, to anticipate what questions she might have to ask. And as the agent, I'm wondering, everything looks great, so is there something I need to be concerned about or not? And as it turns out, we can quickly see that this customer seems to be a happy customer, so I can anticipate that she's probably going to have something positive to say or want to talk about something that's even better for us as a company. And here's, for example, here's the example of the ticket, the callback, the SMS. All of this information helps us anticipate what is going on with Jane. And then I can dive right in to solve Jane's issue. And it turns out that she talked to the mother of the bride who loved the shoes and wants to order a pair for herself. So Jane decided to call, place the order right from the rehearsal dinner. A great little upsell opportunity, all because Shulala delivered a seamless customer journey to Jane. And there we go. So as part of our offering, in addition to be able to provide great customer experiences and great agent experiences, we offer a full suite of analytics that help you understand what's going on with your agents. So if you're leading a team of agents at Shulala, for example, all delivering omnichannel customer support using the Zendesk suite, you're able to see all the interactions and measure agent productivity using the omnichannel dashboard that can keep you on top of your day. And this is what, as a manager, I would look at when I tell everyone to get back from their coffee break because the phone queues are blowing up. Oops, sorry. So that's the end of my presentation. What I'll leave you with is the fact that the Zendesk suite brings together our 4 core products together in one complete solution. Our 4 core products are Zendesk Support, which is our ticketing platform, Zendesk Guide, which is our self-service help center, Zendesk Talk, which is our telephony solution, and Zendesk Chat, which is our chat platform. So all 4 channels together across your tickets, live channels, and self-service makes it simple, and we've made it simple to try, buy, and manage, so you have no more complicated decisions about who needs what and how your customers want to interact with you. So with that, I will hand it over to Chad.
Thank you so much, John. That's really great. It was so cool to see the product in action. Let's talk a little bit about integrating CRM and customer support. Why do we want to do this? Well, at BrainSell, we're huge believers in your CRM being your one true customer database. That's why it's so important to make sure that you choose a support platform that integrates into your CRM. You'll improve customer satisfaction by giving both your sales force and your service teams the important insights that they need to craft a personalized experience for every single interaction. We love Zendesk for how it integrates with a plethora of the best CRMs on the market. But today, we're going to show you how it integrates with Sugar CRM using Fanatical Zen. And for this, I will hand it over to you, Chad.
All right. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah.
Let me show my screen here. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. Okay. Thanks, everyone, for being here and being on the call and sticking with us here. So what I want to show you today is how, if you're using Sugar CRM and you use Zendesk as your omni-channel platform for supporting your customers, how both of those can work together with our Fanatical Zen integration. And what you see right here is we're back in Zendesk, and I'm going to carry through with the example of Shulala here. And what we have is Sally Smith. She has created a ticket. She had, unfortunately, the wrong size was delivered with her order. So this ticket came in, and what you'll see on the right side of the page here is Sugar CRM for Zendesk. So an app that lives within Zendesk that allows you to see all of your Sugar CRM data directly within Zendesk. So as your Zendesk agents are helping your customers find solutions, they have all the information that they need about that customer that might live in Sugar CRM. So for example, in this view, It found the Sally Smith contact over in Sugar. This is some information we know about Sally and Sugar. We also know that she's with the ABC company account, and she also has related opportunities, other opportunities that are open with this. And so these views right here are direct views and live views inside of Sugar. So anytime the data changes in Sugar, you're going to see the most up-to-date information right here directly from within Zendesk. So your agents don't have to have a Sugar license. They don't have to go inside of Sugar to see this data. It's just visible right here and right now. This data also persists through the different views of Zendesk. So for example, if we go look at the user view for Sally, to see Sally, all of Sally's tickets, we also have this view that's specific to the user. And if you're using Zendesk organizations, you're also able to see from an organizational level, okay, this is the company that we know we have data about in Sugar. Here's all the company's other contacts. So maybe other people just pulling all that data from Sugar and making it visible within Zendesk. What's great about the integration is it's very customizable. And so many times you might have custom modules or custom fields in Sugar that need to be displayed here that really help the agents understand what's going on with this customer. So I'm going to switch this over and show an example of a custom view as if this were customized here. So let me switch this real quick. And refresh this page. So let's say, for example, that you store your customers' orders and maybe your customer's shopping cart information directly within Sugar. And so what's great about this is even though Sally Smith called in with this one ticket and we don't have a whole lot of context about it, because we've customized the integration for your company, for Shula, we can now see that, okay, this is Sally Smith. She's had 2 previous orders for us. She's got 1 item in her shopping cart. And so directly from this information being pulled in Sugar, we can see all of her past order information from right here. And so just through the context of what she asked about, she ordered a men's size 12, but was delivered a size 10, and that's all we knew about. Well, because we have her order information here, we can see she did in fact order that men's size 12, and if she was given a 10, that's probably a problem. So it's just one more way that you can get the information that your Zendesk agents need to help solve the problems quicker for your customers. So that's most of the integration from the Zendesk point of view. I want to hop over to Sugar now. And so maybe you're a salesperson or a marketing person that lives inside of Sugar. What you'll notice right away is, well, first off, we're looking at Sally Smith's contact record within Sugar CRM. And on the right side of the page, there's this new dashlet, the Fanatical Zendesk ticket dashlet. So what's visible here is all of the tickets that we know of Sally from Zendesk. So we can see all of her tickets here. This could be, a chat, live chat from the website ticket. This could be phone calls from Sally. This could be regular incoming tickets from Sally. This could be any type of Zendesk ticket that comes in. You're able to see them from within Sugar CRM. You can filter this list in a few different ways. You're able to see all the important information of dates and the people involved. Directly from Sugar, you can also see the entire conversation on this ticket. So the people who are working inside of Sugar, they're able to have the complete context of what's going on with this customer while completely staying inside of Sugar and not having to go to Zendesk. You're also able to see internal notes that are posted inside of a Zendesk ticket. The last 2 things that are included with our integration is the ability to sync data between the 2 systems. So whenever tickets in Zendesk are created or edited, we're able to send that information to Sugar. And so sometimes one way this gets used is people will sync all of their Zendesk tickets as Sugar cases. So that way, since you have the case records existing in Sugar and they're always updated whenever Zendesk tickets are updated, you could then use Sugar reports to report on that information. Another way this gets used is, say you have Zendesk chat on your website and people are chatting with you, but those people may not exist inside of Sugar, and so you can import those people as new leads into Sugar, and then now they're in your sales system, and your sales team can reach out to those leads and try to convert them. The last feature is we have a contact sync from Sugar CRM to Zendesk. And so this way, you're able to sync all of your Sugar contacts into Zendesk. That way, whenever they're in Zendesk, they can already have their account set up there. So they already have direct access to the Zendesk knowledge base and the public-facing pieces of Zendesk that they offer to your users. So that about wraps up the features of the integration. The two main pieces, are this ticket dash that you can see in Sugar, and then the CRM data that being visible directly within Zendesk for your agents. And then we also do have some syncing options available as well. I'll hand it back to Ali.
Thanks so much, Chad.
Sure.
Okay, great. Can you see my screen all right?
Yes.
So let's just do a quick overview of pricing on each of these products. So the Zendesk Suite starts at $89 an agent a month. It's billed annually, and also there's a la carte options available. So you can take which features that your business needs right now and start building them out. For instance, if you just need support in chat, you can build it out and eventually add on different items depending on what you need. It's very personalized. Then we have the Fanatically Zen integration. That starts at $69 a month, and there's monthly and annual options there. So now I'm going to open up the floor to questions. We have had a few here, and let me just start reading them off. So the first one I have is, what CRMs does Zendesk integrate with? Well, we saw Sugar CRM today. Nathan and John, maybe you can speak a little bit to this.
Yeah, absolutely, happy to. So we have integrations, obviously, with Zendesk Sell, also with Sugar, Salesforce, Zoho, and Agile CRM as some examples.
Great. Specifically, I have also someone who asked, is there an integration between Zendesk and Hubspot?
We do have an integration, and for more information, we have a marketplace. If you go to zendesk.com/apps, you can get more information on all of our apps and integrations on that website.
Great, great. Okay, I have a couple more questions here. Can you set your business hours, and how will that affect your response time?
Could you repeat the question, Ali?
Can you set your business hours, and how will that affect response times?
Well, you can set your business hours. How your response time is impacted, it depends on how you're staffing your support organization. So I don't know if that answers the question, but based on when people are available to come back and then respond to tickets, will ultimately will determine your response time. But you can set up workflows. So if you are not open during business hours, for example, you can set up automated responses that will allow you to set customer expectations of when you will be back to respond to their inquiries.
Mm-hmm. Great. Thank you. Here's another question. We already have an integration from Zendesk to Sugar, but it's pretty bare bones. What would it cost to configure it like the model shown today?
So what you saw today with the first version there with our default views was that $69 a month intro cost. If you want to have those, if you have custom modules or custom fields that you want to have displayed, that uses our professional edition, which is our middle tier edition of the integration, and that one starts at, well, it is $139 a month, or it can also be billed annually, and you save some money. But it's very simple to set up the configuration piece is included with your subscription fee. So there's nothing extra than other than $139 a month.
Great, thanks, Chad. Can you have tickets go to a group?
You can set up queues and you can set up groups. So and then you can have agents that are checking different queues or groups. So and you can also set up the routing. So tickets of certain types are sent to agents with specific skills.
Oh, awesome. Good to know. Is there a user minimum for Zendesk?
There's not. You could start with one agent.
Can you set up customer satisfaction and net promoter score surveys after a ticket is closed?
You can, absolutely. We have some basic functionality that comes standard with Zendesk, and then if you're looking to do more expansive CSAT type work, we have a number of different partners that are you can integrate with Zendesk, and again, those are apps that are available in our marketplace.
Great, thank you so much. Well, that's all I have for questions. So if you're ready for the next level of customer support, you can try Zendesk and the connector free for 30 days. Contact us. You can contact me directly at alittman@brainsell.net, and I will get that set up for you. And as always, you can write us at sales@brainsell.net. We're here to help. So thank you to our presenters today. It was great to have you guys on and showing off your cool stuff. And we will be sending out this presentation with a follow-up email and follow-up calls to everyone who is in attendance today. So keep your eyes out for that.
Thank you, Ali. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Signing off now.
Bye.
Bye.